Evade. Used to move quickly out of danger. Consumables, equipment. 9. Fist, join party. Teleport to Zer. Teleport to. Look, consumables. Champion monsters that appear in World Tier 3, Nightmare and World Tier 4. Equipment. Lead dungeon, top. Say.
你做的还可以。
In channel party, ZerMRZERO says 100 end of line. In channel party, Rosano Clark says 100 end of line. In channel party says end of line. In channel party, Rosano Clark says end of line.
Defeat Avarice.
In channel party, ZerMRZERO says end of line.
谢谢。
In channel party, Rosano
谢谢。
Flar says end of line.
很好。
Ring X. Fortified. 62% slash. The tree of whispers awaits your grim favors. Whisper silenced. World boss. Fortified. 42% slash. Sort.
好，
In channel party, Rosano Flar says end of
At
line.
Posting bone stick. Avarice's spoils. Ghoul splitter. 8 chest 8. Dead man's dredge. A consumable. Dead man's dredge nightmare sigil. 45. 0% slash. Dead man's dredge nightmare. Necromancers can use the Book of the Dead to sacrifice the ability to summon their minions for personal power.
In channel party,
Kyle Bishop.
Zveramrzero says end of line.
Wisp teleport to Zer. Location, the Crucible. Left mouse button. Travel.
In channel party, Rosano Flar says end of line. In channel party, Rosano
The
Flar
Crucible.
says
Crucible.
end of line.
Left mouse button. Gulova Ghoul splitter. Material sort. Intelligence. 400 Osra. Weapons.
愿天
34,689,498
父
gold.
保佑。需要什么？
34,748,507 gold. Salvage. Repair. Salvage.
这一
Band of
次
the
拆
Trampled
得不
Earth.
错。
Direct consumable. Dead Man's Dredge Nightmare Sigil. Elixir. Dead Man's Dredge Nightmare. Shifting City Nightmare Sigil.
In channel
Ancestral
party,
Nightmare Sigil.
Zveramrzero
Tier
says
54.
end of line.
Transform this dungeon into a nightmare dungeon. Shifting City in Dry Steps. Revives allowed.
剩下的你拿走吧。
Aspects. All accept. Common. Holy Decree. Left mouse button. Kyovishat has activated a nightmare dungeon. Mariner's Refuge. Tier 53. Select the nightmare dungeon map icon to teleport to its entrance. Tab key open map.
In channel party, Rosano Flar says YouTube build end of line.
Demian, the cultist. Imprint aspect. Extract aspect. Material cost. Extract aspect sort of equipment. Willpower 625. Item contribution 110. Teleport to. Teleport character level. Click to open the character screen. Elite enemies include champions, elites, bosses, and blood-marked players. Follow pattern. Bench, to consume elixir, expert weak iron
In channel party, Zveramrzero says end of line.
96%. That skill is not ready. Siren's chamber. That skill is not blocking first name. Blocking detonation. Fortified. 52% flash. That skill is not ready. Life 100%. 77% flash. Shambling 4. That skill is not ready. Shambling 4. Shambling 4. Shambling 4. Shambling 4. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 96%. That's shambling 228. That's skill is not ready.
In channel party,
0%.
Rosano Flar says end of line.
Blocking bloody force speed. Blocking bloody force speed. That's skill is not ready. Blocking bloody force speed. Blocking bloody force speed. That skill is not ready. Barrier. That skill is not ready. Fortified. That skill is not ready. Barrier banshee. 96%. Barrier.
我还没准备好。
Barrier, 42%. Friendship. Barrier, 96%. Barrier, 55%. That skill is that barrier. Reach shrine. Not ready. Walking bench. Barrier. Is not ready. Walking bench. Force steam. Vengeful spirit. Barrier. Walking bench is not ready. Vicious hero Lapis warp. Reach first shrine. Barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. Skeleton Blade. That skill is not ready. That greater radiant chest. That skill is not ready. 0%. That skill is not fortified. 75% flash. Is not ready. 97% flash. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Shadow Life 95%. Barrier 28%. That skill is not ready. Barrier 0%. Mariner's rep. That's Barrier 96%. Erline barrier 0%. Sacred. That skill is not ready. March Gam Prism Walking Stick. Fake Dual Ride Prophecy Sword. Riveted Sin. Flawless Amethyst. Kulova of Intercom. Ring. Flawless Ruby. Wand. Prism Walking Stick. Left Edge Map. Eviscerate Armageddon Signet. Dash Sin. Eviscerator Symbol. Awaken. Forgot. Rivet. March Gambit. Dual. Prism. March Gambit. Awaken Cliff Stone. Allocate XP. Characters in stealth cannot be directly targeted with attacks, however their stealth will be broken if they are hit with Saragar. LB 92. Fortify 56% slash. Death Reaver. Vant Break Terrible Cut Proven Cypress. Prophecy Coup. Bramble Traps. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Tap Break Attack Exile. Dash Doom Hunt Dash Sin. Doom Fate Steadfast Mayhem. Ancestral Rare Boots. 790 Fate Legacy. Ancestral Rare Ring. Fate Legate Band of the Blame. Ancestral Rare Amulet. 782 item power. The Edge. Accept. Saragar. Steadfast Mayhem. Band of Net Boneweave Gauntlets of the Changeling's Debt. Ancestral Legendary Gloves. 804 Rings and Amulets. 34,931,600 gold. 35,465,564 gold. Craft Gems.
魔法不分好
Imprint
坏，
Aspect.
需要我效劳吗
Extract Aspect. Craft Sigils. Salvage Sigils. Weak Iron Barb Elixir. 28. Magic Elixir. Increases arm care intelligence increased. Seed Zebek. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Band of Natural Boneweave Gauntlets of the Changelings. Ulova of Intercom. Direct Band Edgemaster's Choker. Ancestral Legendary Direct Eating Inventory Consumables. Equipment. Gosselin. AF.
圣修雅瑞的奥妙就近在手边，
Extract
需要帮忙
Aspect.
吗？
Offensive at material level flawless sword. Sword. Equipment. Side quest. LV. Fractured plot. Waypoint. Teleport confirmation. Travel to the Tree of Whispers. Salvaging caged hearts you don't need will produce ichor that can be used to craft new hearts, or invokers for use in Malignant. The Tree of Whispers. LV. 87 to 92. Whispers of the Dead, Torment. Offer your grim favors to the Tree of Whispers. The Tree of Whispers.
完成了。
Collection of amulets. Collection club accept. +1 Paragon point. Collection flawless diamond. Amulet quest complete. Betrayal. Flawed wander. Brawl sword. Brawl storm talisman. Brawler's brand. Brawl vigorous consumable equipment. Weak betrayer's row nightmare sigil. Vicious malignant invoker. Equipment. Stash. Vigorous doom quizzes. Ancestral legendary pants. Conceited ring. Ancestral legendary ring. 700 adventurer's boots of the dark howl. Vigorous primal chosis. Cavalry charge. And Rizal CDs. Salvage. Normal node. Rare magic node. Normal node. Magic node. Magic node. Expand. Rizal the Malcontent. Salvage. Vigorous necklace. Sacred legendary amulet. 706 item power. 6 vigorous primal chosis. Direct vigorous doom quizzes. Conceited ring. Adventurer's boots of the directly in vigorous necklace. Repair. Salvage. Rizal the Malcontent. Rings and amulets. 35,288,585 gold. 35,318,530 gold. Diamond, flawless skull, flawless sword. Waypoint. The stash, altar, scale speaker. Find the corpse. Defeat the scale speaker. Vigorous attack sword. Consumables. Overpowered attacks deal bonus damage to enemies based on the sum of your current life and fortified life. Zarbanzet. Zarbanzet. Waypoint. Left mouse button. Interact. Vigorous necklace. Sacred legendary amulet. Viladin. Imprint aspect. Extract aspect. Extract aspect. Vigorous defensive aspect. Sort.
愿你生意兴隆，好运连连。
Evangia. Consumable. Crusader helmet. Willpower. Miss Land. Rings and amulets. Left mouse button. Interact. Zarbans. The teleportizer. Teleport to. Location. Crimson Passages. Left mouse button. The barbarian's arsenal consists of a two-handed bludgeoning weapon, a two-handed slashing weapon, and a main Crimson Passages. Domhain Tunnels. Travel to the Dark Descent, Pazar. Donghane Tunnels, Sir. Join fight in progress. That skill is not ready. Donghane, that's the Dark Descent. Not ready. That skill is not ready. Not ready. Blood clan knowledge.
我必须再等一下。
Vicious. That skill is not ready. 1000. Blood clan not
我必须
ready.
再等一下。
That's weathered event joint. That skill is nightmare.
我必须再等一下。 我还没准备好。 我还没准备好。
96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier.
我还没准备好。
Barrier. 96%. Joe staff. Ring. Dunk. Weathered.
我还没准备好。
And see. Barrier. 0%. Barrier. 96%.
我还没准备好。
Blood clan Mala. Blood clan Shaman. That skill is not ready. Flawless. That's flawless. Blood clan Mala. Blood clan Mala. That skill is not ready. That skill is not blood clan. Nightmare portal. That skill is not blood clan. Champion.
我还没准备好。
Blood clan. Blood. That skill is not ready. Feeling
我
well.
必须再等一下。
Left mouse. Blood. Barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. Sort. Champ page. Bat. Fiend. Commander. Champ. Bitter. Blood. Champion cut. Bloody ray. Fiend deflector. Sort. Barrier. 0%.
我还没准备好。
96%.
我还没准备好。 再等一下。
That skill is not ready. Two-hand ancient. You are already at full life. Barrier 0%. Allocate XP. Scoth done. Fractured wave teleport confirmation. Riveted page part of the dark dance. Vicious heart. Combat damage text is colored to mean different things. Critical strike, overpower, and critical strike combined with overpower. Kyovashad. LV champion scar. Sort. Silent guard. Ancestral rare helm. 780 Rip. Champ. Stellar aspect. Doom. Cut. Imp boom. Imp. Cruel. Fast. Spirit agony breaker. Ancestral rare axe. 700 Agony bitter wet bit. Nomad mayhem. Gnome. Fast necklace. And Vast Necklace. Ancestral Rare Amulet. 773 item power. Weapons. 35,505,376 gold. 35,981,120 gold.
这一次拆得不错。
Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Mank direct alt dip accept. Direct Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil. And Betrayer's Row Nightmare Sigil. Domhain Tunnels Nightmare Sigil. Ancient Reservoir. Sort. Equipment. Asp. Equipment. Corman's Workbench. Craft Malignant Items. Salvage Malignant Items. Materials and Stats. That skill is not ready. Wardrobe Stash. Black Magic Gambit. Ancestor. Flawless. Flawless Stat.
In channel party says end of line.
Edit tab.
In channel party says end of line.
Weak Betrayers Row Knight Dom Ancient Stat not Betray Domhain Ancient Edit Betrayers Sort Swiss Iron Skin Elixir 7 Magic Elixir increases armor by 900 and experience gained by 5% for 30 minutes. You may only have one
In
elixir
channel
active at a
party
time.
Rosano Floor says end of line.
Teleport to Teleport to Location Crimson Passages. Left key passives are the final unlock in the skill tree and provide powerful effects that can greatly enhance your build. Crimson Passages. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Corpse Winder. Blood Corpse Winder. Blood Clan Shaman. Kingmaker. Giant. 1,003. Corpse Winder. Blood Clan Mauler.
I didn't say.
Blood Clan Mauler. 24% flash.
What kind is this? What kind is this? Ready.
Barrier 0%. That skill is not ready. Fractured Peaks. Domain Tunnel. Heartburn. Barrier. Blood Planning Gate. Barrier. Not ready.
Behind it, sick.
Blood Planning Gate. Barrier. 30%. Not barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready.
In channel party, says, end of line.
Barrier, 0%. Blood Plan Mauler. That skill is not ready. Plan Mauler. Barrier, 0%. That skill is not ready. Not ready. Plan Mauler. 45. 91%.
Behind it, sick.
96%. Blood Plan Mauler. That skill is not ready. That skill is Mage Card.
Behind it, sick.
91%. Blood Plan Shaman. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 96%. That Blood Plan Mauler. Blood Plan Mauler. Barrier. 96%. Blood Plan
Behind it, sick. Behind it, sick.
That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Blood Plan Alive. Not ready.
Behind it, sick.
0%. A barrier has. That skill is not ready. Flawless. Flawless. That skill is not ready. Wanderers.
Behind it, sick.
1,170 gold barrier. 96%. What depth set? Blood Plan Mauler. That skill is not ready. Join fight in progress. Blood now. That skill is not That skill is not ready. Life 100% Ursine Toad Fortify. 0% slash. Awakened Cliffstone. Awakened Cliffstone. Upgrade. Champion objective completed. Reaching for greatness. Bitter Sword. Imps. Guarding. Caged Heart of Revenge. Warrior's Talent. Ancestral. Awakened Cliffstone. Left. Skoskaland. Waypoint undiscovered. Fractured Peaks. Wave. Teleport confirmation. Travel to Kaiobashat. If all other skeletons have been summoned, then a necromancer's raised skeleton will instead summon a skeletal priest who will temporarily Kaiobashat. LV 92. Sort. Stone Warriors Impost Rec Doom Heroic Knock Lurk Warriors Cut Neck Cut Virtuous Salvation Knowledge Retribution Ancestor Warriors Talent Vanguard Eye Silent Grasp Imp Rigging Bitter Star Ancestral Rare Ring 720 Glory Gambit Supremacy Sanctum Ancestral Guarding Glory Gambit Ancestral Rare Ring Osran Weapons 36,421,493 gold 36,996,418 gold Salvage Repair Salvage Chain of Might Ancestral Legendary Amulet
In channel party, says, end of line.
Tunnels Nightmare Sigil Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil Ironhold Nightmare Sigil Whispering Key, Holy Decree Left mouse button, Consumable Weak Elixir of Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil Ancestral Nightmare Sigil Tier 100
In channel party, Rosano Flower, says, item link, Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil, end of line.
Corman's Workbench Craft Malignant Items Salvage malignant items. Directly in inventory. Disabled. Occult Demian.
In-channel party says end of line.
Extract aspect. Chain of might. Armor material. Extracting this item's aspect will destroy the original item. Are you sure you want to proceed?
In-channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Weak Third Eye Elixir, 25. Magic Elixir. Increases dodge by 4% and experience stash. Insatiable Fury. Ancestral Unique Chet Flawless Royal Emerald. Domhain Tunnels Nightmare Sigil. Resource aspect of the consume. Ancient Reservoir Night Domhain Tunnels Nightmare Sigil. Consume. Weak up.
In-channel party says end of line.
Quest. Consume. Weak Elixir. Ancient Reservoir Night. Edit. Sort. Lay. Aspects. Quest. Sort. Flesh Render. Ancestral Unique Mace. Vigor. Crash Stone Offensive Dire Vig Defensive Aspect of Skinwalk Vig Defensive Aspect Mad Wolf Sort. Hunter's Scene Utility Aspect Sort Stash Quest Consume Equipment. Normal Node. Plus Chair. Travelers Beware. Inner Cave. Left mouse button. Level teleport to. Location, Crimson Passages. Left mouse button. Be sure to fill up your healing potion at the healer before leaving town. Crimson Passages. 1,000 Fractured Blood Clan Shaman. 1,000 In-channel party says 261 end of line. In-channel party says end of line. A barrier has been dispelled. You are already at full life. Domhain Tunnels. Travel to the Dark Descent. Fortified. 66% slash. That skill is not ready. 2002. Fortified. 45% slash. Shrine Blood Blood. Not ready. Is not ready. Dark Descent. Barrier, 0%.
是在危险。
That's not. Barrier, 96%. That skill is not ready.
我必须再等。
3. Blood Clan Shock. 1. Barrier, 0%. Fortify, 60% flash.
必须再等一下。
That's barrier, 96%. That skill is not Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Blood that skill is
我还没准备好。 还没准备好。 我还没准备好。
That's blood. Not ready. Stone carving. Left mouse button.
我必
That's
须再
still
等一下。
block fork flying. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Life 100%.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. Follow. That's 1 unit top barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. Follow.
我还没准备好。 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 我还没准备好。
Life 92%.
我还没准备好。
3. Ermine. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 0%. That skill is not ready. 1000. Fortified.
我还没准备好。
73% slot barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Inner cave. That skill is not ready.
我还没准备好。
Twist and
我准备帮忙。
0 per fortify, 75% slash. Rift, harvesting, brutal grip, dire scourge, cut spine, devastate, glyph plate, glyph high brand, loath crest, volt sword, beast plate, prodigy, viper, prodigy, viper, cedar, coven's cowl, and awakened glyph stone. Brutal great, stirred. Cedar awakened glyph stone. Allocate XP. Fortify. 0% slash. Glyph sword. Runic leggings of the deflecting barrier. Ancestral legendary pants. The vulnerable status effect increases the damage taken by enemies for a short duration. It is represented by a purple glow around the health bar for enemy Saragar. LV 92. Runic leggings of sword. Bulk rift. High sterns inner cave. Beast plate. Ancestral arm rifts. Stone accoutrements. Stone cut revenge. Cut prodigy exile. Prodigy rift. Lurking. Amulet glyph. Hearthless. Bulk high counts. Lurking sunder. Glyph shadow shear. Glyph. Lurking sunder. Ancestral rare axe. 803 item power. 1000 high councils of lurking sunder. Ancestral rare axe. Lurk, heartless scale, carrion, viper brace. Ancestral rare glove, viper runic, doom cloth. Doom, horizon way. Lost rise. Lock, choker of hypnosis arbiter. Ancestral rare amulet. Sarag accept. Sarag Hip Magistrate Ancestral Glyph Flare. Ancestral Rare Axe. Has activated a Nightmare Dungeon. Aelbar Ale Rings and Amulets. 36,962,638 gold. 37,425,776 gold. Craft Gems. Mariner's Refuge Twisted Hollow Nightmare Sigil. Mariner's Refuge Nightmare Twisted Hollow Nightmares Iron Skin Elixir. 7. 9 nines. Inner Cave. Left mouse button. Interact. CDs. Zivek. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Accelerating Marauder Axe. Runic Leggings of the Deflecting Barrier. Ancestral Legendary Pants. Directly an Amulet of the Rampaging Warbeast. Ancestral Legendary Amulet. Direct Choker of the Changeling's Debt. Directly an Hypnosis Arbiter. Ancestral Rare Amulet. Hypnosis Arbiter. Lurking Sunder.
我的铁锤为你的归来歌唱。
37,425,776 gold. Trade Wagon. Chair. Stash. Pressed and Lurking Sunder. Hypnosis. Stash. Lurking Sun. Hypnosis. Sword. Royal Root. Flawless Skull. Flawless. Edit Tap. Sword. Chair. Left mouse button. Trade Wagon. Left mouse button. Interact. Inner Cave. Teleport to. Location. Crimson Passages. Left mouse button. Enemies are considered affected by rogue traps when they are within a trap's persistent area or afflicted with its harmful effect. Crimson Passages. Domain Tunnels. Free the prisoners. 4. Corpse Winder. Corpse Winder. Corpse Winder. Blood Clan Marauder. Corpse Winder. 9 nines. Heavy Panther. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. 92% slash. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Elvis Very Blood Clan Marauder. 100%. That skill is not ready. A very Blood Clan Marauder.
I missed it.
That Blood Clan Marauder. That skill is not ready. Blood Clan Invader. That skill is not ready. Blood Clan.
I missed it.
Blood Clan. Cavalry Legacy. Scout Mayhem. Ancestral Rare Pants. Barrier 0%. Scout Mayhem. Cavalry Legacy. Ancestral Rare Gloves. 800. Scout Equipment. Ring. Flawless. Cavalry Legacy. Horizon Downfall. Gale Talons. 7th Gate. Horizon Downfall. Ancestral Rare Dex. Will. Dead Man's Dredge Nightmare Sigil. Charm. Glorious. 1001. Choke Form. Ancestral Rare Gloves. 808 Item Power. 404 Armor. Plus 18. 9 nines. Domain Tunnels. Return the stone carving to the pedestal. 1. That's still Dark Descent. 1. Conduit Shrine. Left mouse button. Flawless. 9. Flawless. Flawless. Double axe. Ancestral. Broad axe. Fortified. 61% slash. Life.
I missed it.
Slash. That skill is not ready. Life 85%. Spin. Life 100%. Barrier 0%. Blood clan law.
I missed it.
96%. Blood clan shaman. That skill is not ready. Blood clan law. Barrier. Barrier, 68%. That skill is not ready. Large Wayfarer's Pen. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 100%. Chat, healing well.
我还没准
Left
备好。
mouse button. That's blood clan law. Blood clan shaman. 90% slash.
我还没准备好。
Corpse winder. Okay. That skill is not ready. Nightmare, that skill is not ready. Awaken Flipstone. Once at Great Mall, Akon's Boot barrier. Awaken, that skill is not ready. Life 100%. Flawless sort. Consumables. Odd odd splitter. Visceral armor. Knight's agent. Visceral Hearthless protector. Ancestral rare helm. Champion arbit. Battle sliver legacy. Centurion's split knot. Split choke form. Ancestral rare gloves. 808 item power. 404 armor. Plus 18. Runic corruption grasp. Gladiators corruption grasp. Ancestral rare gloves. Gladiators toughened wayfare loop of raven treasure. Raven choke form. Ancestral rare gloves. Awaken Cliffstone. Awaken Cliffstone. Choke form. Ancestral rare gloves. 800 damage over time effects do not have random damage variance and cannot critically strike. Saragar. LB. 93. Fortify. 70% slash. Inner cave. Left mouse button. Interact. Fortify. 50% slash. Beat weapons. 37,748,481 gold. 38,160,761 gold. Fortify. 27% slash. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Loop of Metamorphic Stone. Resident Consumables. Mariner's Refuge Nightmare Sigil. Twisted Hollow. Akon's Grasp Nightmare Sigil. And Charnel House Nightmare Sigil. Dead Man's Dredge Nightmare Sigil. Twisted Hollow Nightmare Sigil. Mariner's Refuge. Twisted Hollow Nightmare Sigil. Mariner's Refuge Dead Man. Charnel House Iron Skin Sword. Wheat Elixir. Sword. Equipment. Fortify. 0% slash. Chair. Stash. Vasilis. Choke form. Sort. Diamond. Flawless ruby. Royal emerald. Twist. Consume. Wrath. Dead Man's. Charnel House Night. Dead Man's. Mariner's Refuge. Dead Man's. Hunt. Sort. Arrow. Mariner. Sort. Aspects. Key-in. Evade. Used to move quickly out of danger. Consume equipment. Consumables.
In channel party, Zveramrzero says
Teleport.
end of line.
Location, Crimson Passages. Left mouse button. You can revive other players by clicking on their spirits. They can rejoin the fight immediately. Crimson Passages, Blood Clan Marauder, Minion. Blood Clan Mauler. Blood Clan Marauder, Minion. Blood Clan Marauder.
In channel party, Rosano Flark says, end of line.
Blood Clan Marauder. Skill is not ready. Barrier, 96%.
In channel party, says, end of line.
我还没准备好。
Blood Clan Flawless. That skill is not ready. Blood Clan Shaman. Barrier, 96%.
必须再来一次。
Life 68%. That skill is blood clan
我还没准备
blood
好。
clan barrier 96%. That skill is not ready. Bound prisoner.
幸
Left
好有
mouse
你，
button.
不然就完蛋了。
Interact. Life 97%. Barrier 0%. Bound prisoner.
祝福
Fortified
你。
72%. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. You have 3 revives remaining for this nightmare dungeon. The Hell Tide has risen in multiple territories. Barrier, 0% fortified, 0% slash.
祝福你。
Life 100%. You are already at full life. 2 flawless ancient reservoir. 2 superior leather. 1000 tribal. 9 blood clan marauder. Bound prisoner. A barrier infinite. Blood clan marauder. Barrier 96%. That skill is not ready. Barrier 0%.
我还没准备好。
Blood clan marauder. 43%. Health revive. Blood clan barrier 90% is not ready. Fortified 21% slash. That skill is not ready. Barrier 0% fortified. 0% slash. That skill is not ready. Barrier 96%. Blood clan
我还没准备好。
fortified. 3% slash. 3% slash. That skill is not ready.
再来一次。 我还没准备好。
Equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. You have 3 revives remaining for this nightmare dungeon. Fortify, 0% slash. Life 100%. Flawless topaz struck. 3 rawhide. Chest, dodge chance increased. 1000.
我
That
还没
skill
准
is
备好
not。ready. Blood clan Blood clan Shaman. Barrier. 96%. Blood clan Mauler.
我还没准备好。
96%. Barrier. Barrier. 100% complete. Shrine set raw. Life radiant chest.
我还没准备
Life 57%. Life 7. Life 91%. That skill is not ready. Fortified. 44% slash.
我还
That
没准
skill
备
is
好。
not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier 0%. 12%. Fortified
我还没准备好。
23% slash. Lost pack. Barrier 96. Fortified 3. Fortified 0% slash. Rune staff. Totem. Barrier 0%. That skill is not ready.
我还没准备
96%.
好。
Flawless blood, that skill is not ready. Barrier, that skill is not ready. Barrier,
我必须再来一次。
0%. 1009 1 deep. That skill is
我必
not
须
ready.
再等一下。
That 96%. Blood. That skill is not ready.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. Barrier. 60% slash. One. That's
我还没准备好。
barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. Blood Clan Marauder.
我还没准备好。
Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. 1001. Fortified. 85% slash. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. Blood Clan
我还没准备好。
44%. Nas Blood Clan two-hand blood. That skill is not ready. Blood Clan Shaman.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. Blood Clan Shaman. That skill is not ready. Bonus damage if next skill cast is an earth skill. Okay. Used to move quickly out
我
of
必须
danger.
再等一下。
Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. A barrier has been dispelled. Domhain Tunnels. Defeat the Hezra Abomination. Inner Cave. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Nightmare Dungeon.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is not ready. You are Earthline Totem. Path. Barrier. 0%. You are already at full life. Awakened Flipstone. Upgrade. Awakened Flipstone. Flawless Diamond. 4. Gem. Can be inserted into equipment with sockets. Seasonal items only last the current season. Seasonal characters will be moved to the Eternal Realm when the current season ends. Saragar. LB. 93. Consumables. Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil. Path of the Blind Nightmare Sigil. Iron Skin Elixir. 7. CDs. Salvage. Consume. Path of the Blind Nightmare Sigil.
你觉得还剩下什么？
Aspect Sort. Ghouls. Iron Wrath.
In channel party,
14%
Zeramrzero
Iron
says
Wrath.
end of line.
Ancestral Rare
In
Health.
channel party, Rosano
Wrath.
Floor says okay, end of line.
Magus Reach. Cruel Pounder. Ancestral Rare Hearthless Cypress. Cruel Corruption Grasp. Ancestral Rare Glove. Beast Traps. Choke. Vanguard Exile. And Pathfinder Slayer. Eminence Destroyer. Ancestral Rare Amulet. Eminence Destroyer. 30. Monumental Torturer. Ancestral Rare Amulet. 775 item power.
In channel party says go, end of line.
Monumental Torture.
In channel party says end of line.
Salvage.
记得慎加利用
Fortified. 0 weapons. 38,576,129 gold. 39,020,778 gold. Salvage. Repair. Salvage.
总比从零
Storm
开
Claws
始好
Cannibal. Rapid Warlord Gauntlets. Be expectant. And directly consumable. Dexterity. 429. Item contribution. 100. Equip Dexterity. Weak crushing. Willpower. 636. Item contribution. Stash. Archon Helmet Quicksand. Ancestral Legendary. Consumables. Razor Plate. Share. Flawless Skull. Royal Emerald. Warlord Great. Stash. 90. Add to this play. Join party. Stash. Consumable. Vasilis Prayer. Ancestral Unique Helm. Accept. Nostrava Deep with Paint. Air. Doom Orders. Wrath. Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil. Stat. Sort. Stash. Weak. Sort. Equipment. Key in. Left mouse button. Interact. Consume. Dexterity. 429. Skoskalin. Saragar. Teleport to. Left mouse button. Travel unavailable. Teleport to. Location, Frigid Heme. Left mouse button. Items lose durability and become less effective when you revive from death. You can repair your equipment at a blacksmith. Frigid Heme. Hoarfrost Demise. Skoskalin. Shambling Corpse. Spacebar. To climb down. Spacebar. To climb up. Protection shrine. Left mouse Ice Clan. That's Warrior Captain. Wretched Ice Clan. That spell is not deep. Ice Clan Shaman. Ice Clan. Ice Clan Shaman. That's spell. Ice Clan Engage. Bone with Furlong Growth. Fortify. 94% flash. Ice Clan Engage. That spell is not red. 77% flash. Ice Clan Wallet will be is not red. Heavy barrier 67%. Barrier 96%. Weak assault, elite sword. Weak assault, weak acrobatics, weak iron bar, iron stainless, weak iron elixir of savagery, weak precision elixir, weak elixir of poison resistance, weak crushing elixir, expertise, elixir of weak crushing elixir. Weak iron, ancient reservoir nightmare sigil. Ancestral nightmare sigil. Tier 54. Barrier, 0% fortified, 59% slash. Life 59%. Stone warrior, life 94%. Flash. Rep. That skill is not ready. That skill is not Bone warrior. Barrier, 0%.
还没准备。
Barrier, 96%. Lone warrior. Hoarfrost demise. Defeat the head of abomination. Barrier, 0%. Join fight in prog. Join flesh cavern. You are already awakened allocate XP. Lord, ignite, sword, caged heart of the calculated. Vicious guards. Ancestral rare gloves, dungeon, wisp, waypoint, teleport confirmation. 35% slash. Rumbling bat. The tether status effect prevents enemies from walking out from inside of its radius. It can be removed through unstoppable, Kyovashat. LV. 93. Fortify, 0% slash. Foreman's workbench. Craft malignant items. Salvage malignant items. Direct Kyo teleport to. Location, Kyovashat. Left mouse, Renova. Armor. Equip consume. Bastion of Faith Nightmare Sigil. At Charnel House Nightmare Ancient Reservoir Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Zabak.
愿天父保佑。
Salvage.
需要什么？
Ancient Charnel House Nightmares, Bastion of Faith Night, Sword, Equipment. Defiant Deceit, All Junk, Repair. Repair. Armor Vendor, 39,323,299 gold. Accept. Command has activated a Night, Virtue Revenge. And Spell Prodigy Salvation. Brimstone Guards. Ancestral Brimstone, Imp Hold. Crash Stone Art Imp Hold, Vicious Imp Dash Legacy. Ancestral Rare Pants. Ramble, Fiend Rap, Vagab, Bloody Striders. Bloody Strider, Eternity Sanctum. Ancestral Rare Ring. Eternity Sanctum, Flawless Amp, Bloody Band. Ancestral Rare Ring. Terrible Testimony. Ancestral Rare Ring. 700, Lord S. Sword, Defiant Deceit, Renault Armor Vendor, 39,323,299 gold. 39,767,211 gold. Salvage. Night Howler's Penitent Hammer. Ancestral Legendary Two-Handed Make. Directly, Ballistic Adventurer's Boots. Ancestral Legendary Boots. 788 item power. Directly, Overcharged Loop. Direct Chain of Retaliation. Ancestral Legendary Amulet. 791 item power. 18.5% resistance to all else. Directly, Hunter's Zenith. And All Junk Repair. Upgrade weapons and armor. Teleport Flesh Cavern. Left mouse button. Ivda. Left mouse button. Wardrobe. Stash. Basilisk. Hunter's Edit Sort. Flawless Emerald, Flawless Skull, Consumables, Equip, Royal Emerald, 20, Bath, Elixir, Bastion of Charnel House, Edit, Sort, Equipment, 9/9. Teleport to. Location, Beaconing Labyrinth. Left mouse button, direct damage includes all damage dealt to enemies that is not from damage over time effects. Beaconing Labyrinth, 1228, Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Fractured Peaks, Revenant. Advanced Banshee. Vengeful Spirit. Not Fortified. 64% slash. Vengeful Spirit. Fortified. 92% slash. Plus 1 air that skill does not recognize. Barrier.
还没准备。
Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier.
我还没准备
96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is not ready. 96%. That skill is not ready. Norm Ford A door Banshee. Ford attachment expand. Barrier 0%. 3002 normal board selection. Survival instincts preview. Preview. Let rare node. Bulwark. 4.0 attach board. Normal node. Plus 5 willpower. 1,482 gold. 1,000. Brutal Malik Furline Great Mall. Sacred. Flawless root. 1,000. Flawless.
我还没准备。
Banshee. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Is not Banshee. That skill Vengeful Switch Banshee. Vengeful that Banshee. Soulbound Death.
我必须再等一下。 我还没准备。
95%.
Barrier
65%. That skill is not ready. Barrier 0%. Enemy Barrier 96%.
In channel party says end of line.
我必须再等一下。
我要为冲锋人去向的打水，实在太可怕了，把我给吓坏了。我现在很安全，我逃到先前王者的人工智能废墟，没想到这地方这么全好玩，他们不但给我食物，还收留了我。真希望能有人来这里，更可幸福，让他们的外表变得很怪异。我不得不承认，我见到他们害怕，跟他们完全没有关系。生在这片破荒荒塞里，我这个皮包骨还是第一次长了点肉。挚友敬上，爱德真。
That skill is not ready. A pillar of the eternal bond. Not ready. That skill is not ready. Not ready. You are already in full life. Barrier 0%.
In channel party says 10 end of line.
Rare totem. 774 item power. 1 cut secure crude totem. Secure crude totem of the dealer. Ancestral magic totem. 753 item power.
In channel party, Rosano Flark says 10 end of line.
Master's Scourge. Ancestral rare two-handed sword. Prodigy Passage. Doom Dire Bite. Ancestral rare axe. High spine. High spine. Crest Plague Vestment. Crest Blitz. Plague Vestments. Plague Corruption Cut Discord Tormentor. Bloody Grip. Blood Smash. Doom Slayer. Dash Flock Glyph Kickers. And Awakened Glyphstone. Awakened Glyphstone. Allocate XP. A caged heart can't be removed once socketed, but another heart can take its place. The replaced heart Kyle Vishat. accept, enable, accept. Has activated a nightmare dungeon. Immortal emanation.
黑暗
Weapons.
的年代需要一把适合的武器。
40,861 gold. 40,524,617 gold. Fortify. 51% slash. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Immortal emanation. Equipment. Mighty storms. Archon gauntlets of retaliation. Smiting death mace.
这
Mighty
个
storms
拆得
root
不
fist.
错。
Direct rapid ring. Ancestral ledge directly in inventory. Enabled. Fortify. 0% slash. Travelers beware. Deadly threat spotted nearby. Left mouse button. Vasilis prayer. Razor plate. Root. Flawless tope. Flawless skull. Edit. Consume equipment. Royal emerald. 21. Immortal. Edit. Sort. Insatiable fury. 9/9. Armor and thorn. Traveler's spirit. 1. Teleport to. Location. Beaconing labyrinth. Left mouse. The state of sanctuary is based on the party leader's progress. Beaconing labyrinth. Vengeful spirit. Immortal and blood force. Vengeful Evade. Vengeful spirit. Minion. Life 74%. Vengeful spirit. Barrier. 96%. Expo. Barrier. 96%. 100% slash. That's still. That still is not banshee. Barrier. 0%. Barrier. 96%. Large acquisition. Banshee. Barrier. Is not ready. Barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. You are 3. Barrier. 0%. Armor and thorns increased. That skill is not soulbound depths. Immortal. That skill is not ready. 96%. That skill is not ready. Set lever. Left mouse button. Vulnerable. That skill is not ready. Beaconing labyrinth. That skill is not ready. Soulbound depth. Barrier 0%. Deepening Labyrinth. Life 100%. Furline, that skill is not ready. Barrier, that skill is not ready. Barrier, 100%. That skill is not ready. Blood mist, that skill is not That skill is not ready. Barrier, 0%. That skill is not ready. Pillar of the Eternal that skill is not ready. Barrier, 0% is not ready. Flash. That skill is not ready. You are awakened. Awakened Cliffstone. Up. Allocate XP. Doom Bastion. Barrier 0% fortified. 77% slash. When socketed caged hearts have the same powers, you can only benefit from the more powerful one. Let Kaiobashat. Fortify 39% slash. Virtual Doom Scowling Destroy Runes Eviscerators Mayhem Grim Pillar Ancestral Rare Corruption Render Academy Attrition Thaumaturgy Star Corpse Flight Thaumaturg Imp Reaver Imp Death Brace Ancestral Rare Gloves 708 Rune Links Glory Inception Ancestral Rare Glory Incept Chaos Source Sinister Necklace Ancestral Rare Amulet Royalty Mayhem Sacred Rare Amulet 600 Osran Weapons 40,959,603 gold 41,448,492 gold Fortify 0% slash Salvage Accelerating
In-channel party says end of line.
Immortal Emanation Nightmare Sigil Akon's Grasp Nightmare Sigil Elixir of Magic Resist Equipment Dexterity Holy Decree Left mouse button Interact
In-channel party Rosano Flower says end of line.
Kaiobashat Demian Imprint Aspect Extract Aspect Boneweave Armor of Disobedience Ancestral Legendary Chest Armor Legendary Item Defensive Aspect of Disobedience Extract Material Bonus Damage Aspect Sort Consume Dexter Equipment Aspects
In-channel party Zveramrzero says end of line. In-channel party Zveramrzero says end of line. In-channel party Rosano Flower says end of line. In-channel party Rosano Flower says end of line. In-channel party Rosano Flower says 100 end of line.
Stash Adventure Razor Play Ancestral Legend Stash Flawless Consume Equipment Edit tab
In-channel party Zveramrzero says 100 end of line.
Defensive Edit Sort Honor Defensive Vigorous Archon Defensive Adventurer Sort Sort dash consume equipment.
In-channel Whisperers says go go, end of line. In-channel Whisperers says 3, end of line. In-channel Party, Rosano Flower says 100, end of line. In-channel Party, Rosano Flower says 4, end of line. In-channel Party, Zveramrzero says end of line.
This join party. Warning. Your party campaign state does not match with the party fraction author altar of capstone. Consume equipment consumables equipment. Teleport to location Cathedral of Light. Left mouse button. In each higher world tier, monsters are more challenging. They run faster. Cathedral of Light. LV 50.
In-channel Whisperers says end of line.
Door. Cathedral of Light. Left mouse button. Characters in stealth cannot be directly targeted with attacks, however their stealth will be broken if they are Hallowed Cloister. Cathedral of Light. Collect animus from the Revenant Knights.
In-channel Party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Quest. Equipment. Door. Knight Penitent. Knight Penitent. 24% slash. That's still is 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. 59% flash. Knight Penitent. Revenant.
In-channel Party says end of line. In-channel Party says end of line.
95% flash. That still is not ready. 0%.
In-channel Party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Inquisitor. That skill is not ready. That skill is
In-channel Party says end of line.
not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is door. Left mouse button. Barrier 0%. That skill is not ready.
In-channel Party says end of
That
line.
skill is not ready. Barrier 96%. That skill is Revenant. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready.
In-channel Party, MRVERO says end of line.
That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Knight Penitent. That skill is not ready. Revenant Knight. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Knight Penitent. That skill is not ready. Animus Earth. Left. Knight Penitent. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. 0%. Barrier 96%. Skeleton. That skill is not ready. Skeleton. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. High command report. Barrier 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is Lariat. That's That skill is not ready. Barrier, 0%. Teleporter. Left mouse, Reliquary of Erudition. Cathedral of Light. Slay all enemies in the Reliquary of Erudition. Fortify, 75% slash.
In channel party,
Fortify,
Rosano Flower says,
54%
DOS
slash.
end of line.
Fortify, 34%
In channel
slash.
party, says, end of line. In channel party, Rosano
Fortify,
Flower says, end of
14%
line.
slash. Adventurer's Gloves of the High Blit Consumable Equipment. Fortify, 0% slash.
Area,
Fortify, 46% slash. Night Penitent. Night Penitent. Night Errant. Night Errant. That skill is not ready. Skeleton Archer. That skill is not ready. Skeleton. That skill is not ready. Fortify, 73%. 88% slash. Sandborn Vestment. That skill is not ready. That's Night Errant. 96%. Skeleton. Night Errant. That's Night Errant. That Adherence. Barrier. 0%. Night Penitent. Barrier. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Fractured Peaks. Fortify, 76% slash. That skill is not ready. 96%. That skill is not ready. Adherence. Cathedral of Light. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 0%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier, Curator's Chamber. Fortify, 55% slash. That skill is not ready. Fortify, 81% slash. Dungeon complete. Cathedral of Light. Start. You are already at full life. Whisper, Frack Waypoint, Teleport Confirmation. Travel to Kaiobashat. Barrier, 0% Fortify, 58% slash. Damage over time effects do not have random damage variance. Kaiobashat. LV. 50. Fortify, 21% slash. Weapons, 41,051,131 gold. Fortify, 0% slash. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Equipment. Zivak. Salvage. Repair. Teleport to Kaiobashat. Curator's Chamber. Left mouse button. Interact. World tier statue. Left mouse
In channel party says free end of line.
Character level. Click to open the character screen. Accept.
In channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Dungeon, strong, dry steps. Capstone dungeon, waypoint, teleport confirmation. Travel to Fate's Retreat.
In channel
The
party
fear status
says
effect
go,
prevent
end of
enemies from
line.
moving or taking action and causes the affected target to run away for a short duration. It can be removed through Fate's Retreat. The hell tide has risen in multiple territories. Kyovashat. Rockin. I was told you might be interested in this. Quest complete. Sentiment, equipment, salvage cache, stone cap. Warning. Your return town for Gallovine. Left Gallovine, Gallovine. 5 Gallovine. Slain slave, mother's forsaken ascent. Mother's chosen. Mother's disciple. Ancient event joined. Mother's disciple. Mother's chosen. Space, kill of the primes. LB. 70. Space bar. To climb up. Jars. Vile Overseer. You have reached your destination. Direct damage includes all damage dealt to enemies that is not from damage over time effects. Fallen Temple. Kill of the primes. Left, kill of the primes. Left mouse
In
button.
channel party,
Kill of the
Rosano
primes.
Flower says
Left
end of
mouse
line.
button. Equipment, aspect, quest, consume of equipment, equipment.
诅咒，这地方被诅咒了。
Dry steps. Antechamber of the damned. Sigil of the weak, sigil of the weak. Left mouse button. The gluttonous chapel. Bone cleat, bone cleat. Pressure. 47% slash.
我必须再找一下。
69% slash. Flesh, bone cleat, bone kill.
我必须再找一下。
92% slash. That skill is not flesh, that skill fanatic. That skill is not ready.
我还没准备。
That skill fanatic. Flesh, that skill is not ready. Succubus, succubus. Flesh pressure.
我还没准备。
Bloodthirst, that skill is not ready.
我还没准备。
That skill is not contained. Zergarosh,
我必须再找一下。
That skill is not ready. Fanatic. That skill is not ready. Vile Fiend. Champ Flesh. That skill is not ready. Trial of Demonic Barrier.
我必须再
Left
等一
mouse
下。
Vile. That skill is not ready. Vile Fiend. That skill is Vile Fiend. Vile Flesh Pressure. Vile.
我还没准备。
Is not Vile. Flesh. Vile. Vile Fiend. Vile.
我还没准备。 我还没准备。
That skill is not ready.
我还没准备。
That skill is not. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready.
我还没准备。
That skill is not ready. Bloodstone Pet. That skill is not ready. Calm Temple. Investigate the cursed. That skill is not ready. The cursed call. 5 damaging. That skill is not ready. Oppressor. Barrier. 96%. Succubus.
我还没准备好。
In channel party, MRVERO says end of line.
我必须再等一下。
In channel party, MRVERO says end of line. In channel party, Rosanoflar says end of line. In channel party, Rosanoflar says end of line.
Carver.
我还没准备好。
96%. Vile Lunatic. Fallen Lunatic. Flesh Thresher.
我必须再等一下。
Fallen Luke.
In channel party, MRVERO says end of line.
That skill is not ready.
我还没准备好。
25 in progress.
我还没准备好。
That skill. Trial of the Indolent. Idol of the Fallen Temple. That skill is not ready. Idol of the Fallen Stone Hawk.
我还没准备好。
Stone Grip. That skill is not ready. Grip the Fallen Stone Fallen. Vile Shaman. That skill is Fallen Rock. Stone Carving. Fallen Shaman. That skill is Fallen.
我还没准
Stone
备好。
Carving. Left mouse button. Carver. That skill is not ready. Vile one. Recursive.
我还没
That
准
skill
备
is
好。
not ready. That skill. Antechamber of the Damned. Stone Pedestals. That skill is not ready. 96%. That skill is not. That skill is not ready. Fallen Temple. That skill is not ready.
我还没准备好。
In channel party, MRVERO says end of line.
That's Carver overseas.
我必须再等一
That's
下。
Fallen Shaman. Vile Fiend.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. Crusher. That skill is not ready. Flesh Grip Carver. Sledgehammer. That skill is not ready. Flesh Thresher. Crush. Brookbone. That skill.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. That skill is not Vile 1.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. Burning
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is fallen. That skill is
我
not
必须再等
oppressive.
一下。
That skill is not ready. Flesh pressure.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready.
我还没准备好。 我还没准备好。 我必须再等一下。
That skill is not ready. Fallen Loot Carver.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is not Crusher. Fallen. Devious Crusher. Devious Crusher.
我必须再等一下。
Fallen Shaman.
必须再等一下。
Animus Urn.
必须再等一下。
That skill, vile fiend. Chance, that skill is not ready. Carver. Fallen unit control.
必须再等一下。
Unit monitor. Vile fiend. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Altar of sacrifice. That skill is not ready. Barrier 0%. That skill is not fur-lined rope. You are already at full life.
In channel party, Rosanoflar says, end of line.
Two-hand sort. Flawless rune guard depth 1 dash embrace aspect quest consume equipment rune guys sacred rare helm 670 item power 838 armor minus 198 plus 249 maximum life 149 to 315 plus 7 maximum spirit fractured peaks. The Cathedral of Flesh, Trial of the Indolent, the Cursed Halls. Fractured Peaks, Waypoint, Teleport Confirmation. Travel to Kyle Vashat. Devious malignant enemies will occasionally damage your class resource. Kyle Vashat.
In channel party, says, end of
70.
line.
Fortify.
In channel party,
slash.
says, item link, 100,000 steps, end of line.
Fortify. 52% slash. Fortify. 4,834 slash 9,371. Life. 9,371 slash 9,371.
In channel party,
Lose it all.
Rosanoflar
You're dead.
says, end of line.
Fortify. 0% slash. Holy Decree. Renov Armor Vendor. 41,152,443 gold. 41,250,100 gold. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Shepherd's Loop. Direct flawless consumable equipment.
In channel party, Rosanoflar
Teleport
says,
to
end
Altar
of line.
Sacrifice. Left mouse button.
In channel
Interact.
party,
Consume
says,
aspect
end of
weapon.
line.
Consume equipment. Dexterity. 439. Item contribution. 110. Increases critical strike chance by plus 8.8%. Increases
In
dodge
channel
chance
party,
by plus 4.4%.
Rosanoflar says, end of line.
World tier statue. Left mouse button. Interact.
In channel party, says, end of line.
World tier statue. Left mouse button. Interact.
In channel party, says, 100, end of line.
World tier
In
statue.
channel party,
Left mouse
Rosanoflar
button.
says, end of
Interact.
line.
World tier. A member of a
In channel
world tier
party,
war.
says, end of
Level
line.
93 experience. 8,143,618.
In
Select
channel
character
party,
level. Accept.
Rosanoflar says, end of line.
Consume equipment. Travelers beware. Deadly threat spotted nearby. Left stash. Vasily's prayer. Diamond. Flawless emerald. 19. Gem.
In channel
Sword.
party, says, end of line.
Sagaris of the Trampled Earth. Ancestral Legendary Two-Handed Axe. 770 plus 25 item power. Edit tab. Sort. Insatiable Fury. Edit tab.
In channel
Ring of
party
the Axe,
says
Ballistic,
end of line.
Razor Plate. Adventurer's Tunic. Insatiable Fury. Ancestral Unique Chest. Edit tab. Raise. Insatiable Fury. Insatiable Fury. Insatiable Fury. Insatiable Fury. Razor Plate. Doom. Nostrava Deepwood Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral. The Helltide has receded.
In
Your
channel
unspent
party
cinders have been
says
lost.
end of line.
Step. Insatiable Fury. Mariner's Refuge. Charnel House. Lost Keep. Bastion of Ancient Lost Keep. Dead Man's. Charnel House. Ancient. Domhain. Immortal. Domhain Tunnels. Night. Bastion of Faith. Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Tier 54.
In channel party,
Transform this
Rosano
dungeon
Flower
into a
says
nightmare
end
dungeon.
of line.
Bastion of Faith in Huazar. Revives allowed. 4. Dungeon affixes. Control impaired.
In
explosion.
channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Elixir of Cruelty. 2. Magic Elixir. Rosano Flower has activated a nightmare dungeon. Sagarit. Stash. Sort. Stash. Left mouse button. Zivat. Side quest. S-pin with teleport confirmation. Travel to Korbak. You can only benefit from one wrathful caged heart at a time. Korbak. Torkul. Kyovashat. Left mouse button. Interact.
In channel party,
Kyovashat.
Rosano Flower
Left mouse
says
Kyle
end of
Korbak.
line.
Waypoint. Left mouse button. Interact. Brian.
In channel
Call.
party says end of
Blast.
line.
Brian. Weapon. Altar of dungeon. Night. Teleport confirmation.
In
Travel to
channel
Nostrava
party
Deepwood.
says end of line. In channel party,
Overpowered attacks deal
Rosano
bonus
Flower
damage to
says
enemies
end of
based on the
line.
sum of your current life and fortified life. Frostbite Trails. LV. 88 to
In channel
Nostrava
party
Deepwood.
says go
Left
end
mouse
of line.
button. Key passives are the final unlock in the skill tree and provide powerful effects that can greatly enhance your build. Wild Thicket. Nosp. Consumable. Weak Assault. Weak Third. Weak Aspect. Sort. Elixir of Combatant. Weak Crushing Elixir. Iron Skin. Sort. Consumables. War. 92% slash. For rocks. Barrier. 41%. That skill is not ready. Vicious War. Nightmare War. That skill war. Warrior Life 100%. That skill is not ready. Quill Rat. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 90%. 99% flash. That skill is not ready. Weapon with the war. 2%. That skill war. That skill is ready. Warrior Captain. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 96%. That skill is not. Barrier, 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready.
我还没准备好。
War. That skill is not ready. Phone war. Barrier, ready. Noskrava Deepwood. Tard, Fractured Peaks. Barrier, 0%. Sort, Intelligence, 457, Item Contribution, 110. Increases resource generation by 96%. That still is not ready. That still is not ready.
我还没准备。
Tree-bone flay. Nostrap, that still is not ready. Barrier, 0%. That still is
我
not
还没
ready.
准备。
Barrier, 96%. Good rate. That still is not ready. Barrier, 96%.
我还没准备。
Stone warrior, stone warrior, stone warrior. Stone warrior, that's stone what?
我还没准备。 我还没准备。
96% Falchion, Ancestral. Barrier, 59%. Not ready, good rate. Barrier,
我还没准备。
0%. That still is not ready. 96% good rate. Barrier, 0%.
我必须再等一下。
Good rate. That still is not ready. Barrier, 96%. Stone warrior cabinet. Stone warrior.
我必须再等一
Barrier,
下。
96%. Good rate. That still is good rate. That still is not ready. Good rate. That still is not ready. Good rate. Good rate. Stone warrior fortress. Stone warrior captain. Barrier. Good rate.
我还没准备。
Life 98. Still is not barrier. 31%. Nightmare from warrior fortress. Stone warrior fortress. Barrier. 96%. That still is not ready. That still is not
我必
ready.
须再
Good
等
rate.
一下。
Barrier, 44%. That still is not ready.
我
Barrier,
必须再等一下。
96%. Tree up, tree, that still is not ready. Tree, that still is not ready. Good rate, good rate. That's
再
not
等
ready.
一下。
Need to use a Paragon board. Barrier, that still is not ready. Life 90, that still is not ready.
In-channel party, says, end of line.
45, 90% splash. That still is not ready.
In-channel party, Rosano Flower, says, end of line.
0%.
In-channel party, Rosano Flower, says, end of line.
Normal node.
In-channel
45,
party, says, end of
9,300
line.
Containers. Phone warrior.
我还没准备。
96%. Phone warrior captain. Phone that still is not ready. Phone warrior. Phone warrior. Phone warrior.
我必须再等一
Flawless
下。
topaz. That still is not ready. Good rain. That's good rain. Good rain. That still is not ready.
我必须再等一
Barrier.
下。
96%. Good rain. Shot. Good shot. Barrier. Life 73%. Phone warrior. Barrier.
我还没准备。
Phone warrior. That still is good rain. Barrier. 96%. Good rain. Good rain. Good rain.
我还没准备。
That still is not good rain. Barrier. 96%. Not ready. 45. Life 95%. Good rain.
我必须再等一下。
That still is not ready. Good rain. That still is not ready. That still is not ready.
我还没准
Good
备
rain. That still is not ready. Good rain. That's still good rain. Good rain. Barrier. That still is not ready.
我还没准备
Life 90%. That still is good rain. Good stone warrior.
我还没准备
That's stone warrior. Barrier. 69%. Still is not ready. Barrier. 96%. 2 Past Sword. Intelligence. 457. Item contribution. 110. Stone Warrior Portugal. Champion. Next skill is Stone Warrior. Stone Warrior Portugal. Champion. Next skill is not ready.
In-channel party says end of line.
Not ready. Barrier. 68%. That skill.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. Stone Warrior. That's one. Stone Warrior. Stone Warrior. That skill is not with good raid. That skill is not ready. Barrier.
我还没准备好。
That skill is not ready. Barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready.
再等一下。
Good raid. That skill is not ready. Good raid. That's good raid. Good raid. Elder staff. That skill is not ready. Good
我
raid.
还没准备好。 我还没准备好。
Barrier, 66%. Stone Warrior Barrier,
是再等一下。
96%. Vicious Good Raid. Barrier, 96%.
是再等一下。
Stone Warrior Barrier, Stone Warrior Barrier, 96%.
In-channel party says end of line. In-channel party says end of line.
Life
我必须再
92%.
等一下。
In-channel party says end of line.
96%.
我还没准备好。 我必须再等一下。 我必须再等一下。
Lethal Shrine. Left Medicine.
我必须再等一下。
Rock Player. Barrier, 0%. Malignant tunnels each have a specific type of malignant enemy, and outgrowths at the end that can be invoked to summon powerful Kyovishat. LV. Teleport, Sort. Plagues, Split Soul, Terrible Echo. Ancestral Rare Helm. Ghoul, Corruption Beam. Ancestral Rare Staff. Power. Core, War Nexus. Ancestral Rare Axe. Touch Torturer. Ancestral Rare Gloves. 800 Item Power. Touch Torturer. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Smash Talent. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Touch Cavil. Terrible Cut Armament. Attack Embrace. Sacred Rare Pants. Osran Weapons. 41,721,259 gold. 42,220,786 gold. Fortify, 0% slash. Awakened Glyphs, allocate XP. Activate any waypoints that you encounter on your travels to unlock a new fast travel location. Kyovishat. LV. 93. Sort. Kate, Strider's Arbiter. Strider's Arbiter. Ancestral Rare Pants. Odd
需要
Weapons.
协助吗？
42,220,786 gold. 42,255,882 gold. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Accelerating Loop. Directly Consumables. Equipment. Zivak. Holy Decree.
In-channel party
Zivak.
says
Zivak.
end of line.
什么事吗？
Salvage. Repair. Repair. Overpower Lita. Healer. Left Kyovishat. Waypoint. Left mouse button. Interact. Corman's Workbench. Craft malignant items.
In
Salvage
channel
malignant
party
items.
says end of line.
Caged Heart of the Moon Rage. Vicious Heart. 806 item. Caged Heart of the Moon Rage. Caged Heart of the Dark Dance. Flawless to off. Directly in Corman's Workbench. Malignant Research. Left mouse button. Interact.
In channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line. In channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Kracia. Craft gems. 6. Royal Emerald.
现在没办法做这个。
Royal enable. Royal. You do Royal. You do Royal. Item received. You crafted Royal Diamond X1. Item received. You crafted Royal Diamond X1.
In channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Chair. Left mouse button. Stash. Insatiable Fury. Diamond. Royal Ruby. Sort. Loop. Lost Keep Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare. Diplomacy Work. Chart. Mariner's Refuge Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Tier 54. Trans. Hunt. Sort. Hunter. Edit tab. Royal Diamond. 19. Consume. Mariner's Refuge.
In channel party, Rosano Flower says item link Mariner's Refuge Nightmare Sigil end of line.
Fragmented whispers of long forgotten secrets.
In channel party says end of line.
Sell value 8 gold. Shift key. Right mouse button. To split. Shift key. Attack. Profile. Materials. 57 Fiend Rose. 677 Crushed Beast Bones. 112 Redem. Consume a quest. Ore. 1720 Iron Chunk. Crafting material. Consume Weak Third Eye Elixir. 24. Weak Iron Barb Elixir. 20. Elixir of Cruelty. 2. Magic Elixir.
In channel party says end of line.
Elixir of Sort. Elixir of Cruel. Quest. Aspect. Consume equipment.
In channel party says end of line.
Mariner's Refuge Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil.
In channel party
Tier
says
54.
102030 end of line.
Nightmare Dungeon. Mariner's Elixir of Cruelty.
In channel
Elixir of
party
Magic
says
Resist.
10203045 end of
Whispering
line.
8.
In channel party
Unlock silent
MRZERO says
Obtained
end of
from
line.
purveyors of curiosities.
In channel
Fragmented
party
whispers of
says
long
go
forgotten
end of
secrets.
line. In
Account
channel
found.
party Rosano
Cannot
Flower
salvage.
says end of
Sell
line.
value 8
In
gold.
channel party
Shift
says
key.
end of line.
Right mouse button.
In channel party
To split.
Rosano Flower says
key.
end of line.
Left mouse
In
button.
channel party
Link.
Rosano Flower says
Space
end
bar.
of line.
Mark as
In
junk.
channel party Rosano Flower
Elixir of
says end of line.
Kaiovashat. Waypoint. Left Vazan. Lidka.
天寒地冻，
Healer.
注意
Left
别被
mouse
冻
button.
伤。
Interact. Virit Alchemist. Upgrade Potion.
In channel
Craft
party
elixirs.
says end of
Upgrade
line.
Potion. Craft Elixirs. All. Kin. 1. Weak Iron Barb Elixir. Magic Elixir. Increases armor by craft. Weak Iron Barb
这一批
Elixir.
的品质很
Consume
好。
Sort. Elixir of Undead Slaying. 7. Consume Mariner. Consume Sigil. Consume Sigil to activate a Nightmare. Rosno Flower has active teleport. Consume Elixir of Skoskal. Nightmare. Teleport to. Location. Kaiovashat. Left mouse button. Remember to spend your skill points when you level up to unlock new skills and passives or improve existing ones. Razor Shoals. Mariner's Refuge. Left mouse button. After finishing the campaign, new challenges and rewards await in the Nightmare and Torment World tiers. Hollow Caverns. Mariner's Refuge. Destroy the Seaborn Goddess. 3. Stone Cairn. Stone Cairn. Vengeful. Vengeful. That skill is not ready. Silence. That skill is not ready. Deckhand. That skill is not ready. Vengeful spirit. Barrier. Silence chamber. Deckhand. Dreadful first name. Silence chamber. Barrier. That skill is not ready. Vengeful Life 7, life 90%, life 100%. Flawless and barrier 7 barrier 0%. That skill is not ready. Deckhand.
In channel party says end of line. In channel party says end of line.
Vengeful spirit. Wretched first name. Wretched life 600 deck. 600 deckhand. 94. That skill is not ready. Fortify. 100%. That skill is 100 deckhand. That skill is not ready. Vicious grip. That skill is not ready. Vengeful spirit. Breach shrine. That's oppressive. Radiant chest.
In channel party says end of line.
That skill is not ready. Barrier 0%. Life 100%. Skill is not ready. Keep on fighting. Skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is not Greed Shrine. Left mount Greed Shrine. Barrier, 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Banshee. That skill is not stone carry. Gosselin. Floated. That skill is not ready. Wretched floated corpse. That skill is not ready. Shambles skill. That skill is not ready. Shambling fiery burst. That skill is not ready. 65%. Not ready. Barrier. 96%.
In-channel party says end of line.
96%. Not ready. Barrier. 96%. That's still not ready. Barrier. 55. Not ready. Barrier. Not ready. Barrier. Barrier. 96%.
In-channel party says end of line. In-channel party says end of line. In-channel party Rosano Flower says end of line. In-channel party Rosano Flower says end of line.
45. 9 loaded corpse. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Ancestral. Not ready. Barrier, 0%. Fortified, 9,371/9,307. Shambling core, Shamp deck. 96%. That skill is Siren's Chip reached your destination. That skill is not ready. Ancestral. Glory Bout. Sacred. Barrier. 96%. You have no place to put decline. Barrier. 0%. Maestro. RS. Sword. Intelligent. Gothic Staff. Conceited Ancient Effigy. Ancestral.
In channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Two-hand sword. Bone Iron Ward. Ancestral Rare Helm. Iron Ward. Iron Ward. Ancestral Rare Helm. Upon reaching level 15 as a druid, druidic spirit offerings will begin dropping from enemies. With Saragar. LV. 93. Fortify. 0% slash. Iron Ward. Ancestral Rare Helm. 7. Iron Cutatrix. Shadow. Slashing Scar. Grip. Bone Bat. Maestro. Grip Symbol. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Set Grip Sim. Raven. Storm Guards. And Storm Shadow. Obscure Cleats. Terrible Death Link. Ancestral Rare Ring. 806 item power. 25 Terrible Face. Ancestral
In
Rare
channel
Ring.
party,
Terrible Face.
MRVERO says
Havoc
50
Fresh.
end of
Pearl
line.
Necklace. Deathlink. Ancestral Rare Ring. Beetha.
近
Weapons.
战或远攻，我有适合各种状况的武器。
40,984,055 gold. 41,585,032 gold. Equipment. Seed
有
Tobacco.
看到什么需要的东西吗？
Salvage. Archon Gauntlets of Nature's Savagery. Directly Mother's Embrace. Mother's Embrace. Consume. Root. Dead Man's Dredge. Faceless Shrine Nightmare Sigil. Dead Man's Torment. Faceless Shrine Nightmare Sigil.
里头还
Immortal
有不
Emanation
少好
Nightmare
东
Sigil.
西。
Elixir Sword. Elixir of Cruelty. 2. Magic Elixir. Siren's Chamber. Left mouse button. Interact. Vicious malignant enemies attack more quickly than other monsters of their type. Siren's Chamber.
In channel party, Rosano Flower
Gothic
says
staff.
end of line.
Chest. Awakened Glyphstone. Upgrade. Sword. Iron Ward. Aspect Sword. The Cage. Glory Vow. Hearthless Rib. Ancestral Rare Staff. Obscure Flawless Skull. Iron Ward. Ancestral Rare Health. 789 item power. Salvaging caged hearts you don't need will produce ichor that can be used to craft new hearts, or invokers for Saragar. LV. 93. Beetha. Weapons. 41,585,032 gold. 41,682,700 gold. Salvage. Repair.
总得从零开始好。
Salvage. The Butcher. Mother's Embrace. The Iron Ward. Ancestral Rare Helm. Beetha. Weapons. Left mouse button. Interact. Equipment. Consume. Dead Man's Dredge Nightmare Sigil. Dead Man's Dredge Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Chair. Rosemary Chair. Stash. Iron Ward. The Butcher's Cleaver. Edit Sword. Flawless Emerald. Edit Sword. Consume. Equip. Royal. Immortal Emanation Nightmare. Ruby. Edit tab. Equipment. Pain Gash. Air Grip. Chair. Dex. Immortal Chair. Sword. Stash. Left mouse. Key in. Left mouse. Spirit. 100/100. Generated by using certain skills. Saragar. Siren's Chamber. Corman. Lyrica. Upgrade Potion. Craft Elixirs. Siren's Chamber. Teleport to. Saragar. Teleport to. Location. Consumables. Activate any waypoints that you encounter on your travels to unlock a new fast travel location. Reaping. Dead Man's Direct Consumable. Expertise. Elixir of Savagery. Elixir of Mad. Weak Iron Barb Elixir. Elixir of Resourcefulness. Elixir of Expertise. Elixir of Sword. Weak. Elixir of weak elixir of weak precision weak assault elixir. 3. Weak acrobatics elixir. Weak third eye. Weak iron barb. Weak elixir of fire. Elixir of savagery. Magic stone cairn. 10, 28, 40, 10, 28, 41, 0. Reaping. Storm Ward. Is not ready. That skill is not That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier fortified. 49% slash. That skill 1000 fortified. Barrier 0%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Animus Her. That skill A barrier has been stopped. Barrier 0%. Resplendent chest. Bound prisoner. Left mouth stuck. You are already at full life. Aspect sort. Teeming gut. Cut flat. Scholars. Shock. Back. Night cleave. Dire. Cut coup. Sword. Knight's bounty. Knight's bounty. Ancestral rare helm. Fortify. 48% slash. Prowler. Book.
I made it.
button. Interact. Reposting. Shop. Sort. Equipment. Barrier. 0%. You are already at full life. Fortify. 75% slash. Spirit. 100/100. That skill is not ready. Found prisoner. Flash of death is not ready. That skill is not ready. Soul shot. That's 6 rounds. Barrier. 0%. Chest. Dreadful focus lock. Battle. Found prisoner. Left mouse button. Interact. Found prisoner.
幸好有
Left
你，
mouse
不然就
button.
完蛋。
That skill is not ready. 96%. Then join.
In channel party, MRDERO says 16 end of line. In channel party, MRDERO says 225 end of line.
Ancestral. Barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready.
In channel party, Rosano Flar says end of line.
Slash. Shot. Aspect. Sort. Knight's Bounty. Greater Radiant Chest. Fortify. 60% slash. Fortify. 40% slash. Sort. Cut Blitz. Sacred Rare Totem. Sort. Cut Blitz. Sacred. Fortify. 10% slash. Fortify. 0% slash. That skill is not ready. Expand. Prisoner remains. Left mouse button. Barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. Awakened Flipstone. Left mouse button. Sort. Knight's Bounty. Ancestral Rare Helm. Knight's Riveted Agent. Eminent Style. Tabitha Cooderman. Cut Dawn. Cut. Cannibal Warriors Nexus. Combat Reaver. Ancestral Rare Axe. 800 item power. 1001 Fighting Arbiter. Death Dire Combat Reaver. Ancestral Rare Axe. Shock Pugilist's Gear. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Thief's Serpent. Ancestral Rare Thieves. Grip Reach Slayer. Grip Armament. Reach. Hunt. Battle Omen. Grip Arm. Battle. Hunt. Grip Armament. Blood Rosary. Ancestral Rare Amulet. 700 at Blood, Havoc Flash. Eminent, Cannibals Chopper, Knight's Bounty. Barrier, 0% Fortify, 0% Slash. You can only benefit from one Wrathful Caged Heart at a time. Kyovashat. LB. 93. Osra. Weapons. 42,126,259 gold. 42,561,033 gold. Salvage. Slaughter. Left mouse in each higher world tier, monsters are more challenging. They run faster, they're slaughter. Awakened Glyphstone. Allocate XP. Salvaging your items will produce materials used for crafting, and can also unlock new looks in your wardrobe. Kyovashat. Teleport to. Location, Herd, teleport to. Distinguished Flare. Ancestral Rare 2 Pain Peak. Terrible Crushers. Sacred Rare Boots. Odd Weapons. 42,561,033 gold. 42,632,301 gold. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Needle Flare Bone Breaker. Cannibal's Chopper of the Alpha. Dire Wolf's Bulova. And Bearded Axe of Nature's Savagery. Ancestral Wolf's Bite of the Stampede. Shockwave Bulova. Directly in Dire Consumables. Dire Wolf's Bulova. Consumables. Nostrava Deepwood Nightmare Sigil. Elder's Cave Nightmare Sigil. And Elixir of Savagery. Equipment. Deck consumable. Nostrava Elder's Cave Nightmare Sigil. Nostrava Deepwood Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Consume Sigil. Cancel. Torment Nostrava Deep. Whispering Key. Equipment. Consumables. Equipment. Accept. Has activated a Nightmare Dungeon. Hoarfrost Demise. Tier 56. Select the Nightmare Demian. Imprint Aspect. Extract Aspect. Dire Legendary Material. Extracting this item's aspect with Comp Aspect Sort. Dire Wolf's Offensive Aspect. Ancestral Legendary Aspect. 809 Item Power. Grizzly Rage now shapeshifts you into a Dire Werewolf. As a Dire Werewolf you gain 24 stash. Primal Bassinet. Combat et Sort. Flawless Sapphire. Level. Strength. 300. Primal Bassinet of Disobedience. Aspects. Dire Wolf's Offense. Sort. 2. Elder's Nostra. Elder Brute. Et. Sort. Stash. Left. Life. Traveler's Beware. Spirit. 9. Not teleport to. Consumable. Equipment. Quest. Aspects. The more a barbarian uses a particular weapon type, the more benefit they will gain from their expertise. Frigid Heme. Hoarfrost Demise. Destroy the skeletal construct. 3. Cairn. Left mouse button. Interact. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Ice Clan Marauder. Ice Clan Marauder. Fortified. 47% slash. That skill is not with the spacebar. To climb down. Barrier. 0%. Spacebar. To climb up. Ice Clan Mauler. Life 6.
I missed it.
82% slash.
In-channel party says end of line.
Life 100%. One demon stop. Not ready. Elixir. Barrier, 62%. Barrier, 96%. Two-hand consume. Torment. Halls of the Damned Nightmare Sigil.
In
Whispering
channel
Key,
party,
8.
Rosano Clark says, item link, Halls of the Damned Nightmare Sigil, end of line.
24. Magic Elixir. Increases dodge by 4% and excludes barrier. 96%. Life 99%. Barrier, 96%. Ice climb wall. 96%. Not ready. Barrier, 96%. That ice that is not ice climb wall. Ice climb wall. Barrier, 96%.
In channel party, says, end of line.
Step ban. Ancestral barrier.
我还没准备好。
That skill is
In
not
channel
ready.
party,
Warrior.
says, end of line.
Barrier. 96%. Ice climb wall. That skill is ice climb wall. Ice climb wall. Barrier, 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not
我
ready.
还没准备好。
0%.
In channel party, MRVDRO, says, end of line.
That skill is not ready.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is not ready. Barrier, 96%. That skill is not ready. Sinister Sword. Flawless Amethyst. Fiend Anti-Ryan Rip. Mutiny Sin. Fiend Gore Hypno. Sword. The Consume Equipment. Barrier, 0%. Healing Well. Left Flesh Cavern.
我还没准备好。
我必须再等一下。
Penitent, Majesty, Combat Bounty, Awake, Collapsed Vault, Rune Staff, Ancestral Barrier, 0%. At Sword. Faith, Hypnosis Impact, Fiend Gorget, Brimstone Blaze, Brimstone, Faith Bounty, Sinister Testimony, Signet Ire, The Vow, The Vow, Death Deceit, Death Plague Rail, Ancestral Rare Staff, The Dawn, Ancestral Rare Two-Handed Mace, Combat Bounty, Stone Slayer, Ancestral Penitent Greaves, Pain Striders, Paint Penitent Greed. Exploiters Primal Penitent Exploit Plague Sinister Consumable Equipment. Collapsed Fault Nightmare Sit Dexterity 4 Awakened Glyphstone. Allocate XP. Awakened Glyphstone. Awakened Glyphstone. Left mouse button. Interact. Awakened Glyphstone. Left mouse button. Interact. Activate any waypoints that you encounter on your travels to unlock a new fast travel location. Kyovashat. Flesh Cavern.
In-channel party
Left
says
mouse
item link
teleport to.
for Frost Demise
Location,
Nightmare Sigil.
Kyovashat.
Item link Sard's Lair
Left mouse
Nightmare
button.
Sigil. End of line.
Travel.
In-channel
Hoarfrost
party
Nightmare Sigil.
says end of line.
Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Tier 56. Transform
再
Armor
找御
Vendor.
寒抗暗的装备吗？
42,379,598 gold. 42,822,014 gold. Fortify. 26% slash. Salvage. Repair.
漂
Salvage.
亮的分解，
Weak Halls of the Damned Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Night Mariner's Refuge Nightmare Sigil. Elder's Cave Nightmare Sigil. Pallid Delve Nightmare Sigil. Collapsed Vault Nightmare Sigil. Sort.
需要
Comment.
帮忙就回来找我。
Fortify. 0% slash. Penitent Greaves. Ancestral Unique Boots. 792 Item Power. Penitent Greaves. Staff. Great Staff Penitent. Edit Tab. Sort. Flawless Royal Sword. Royal Emerald. 50. Gem. Wisp. Mariner. Pallid Delve Nightmare. Elixir of Cruelty. Collapsed. Pallid Delve. Sort. Stash. Sort. Consume. Sort. Consume equipment. Flesh Cavern. Teleport to. Location. Infested tunnels. Left mouse button. The barbarian's arsenal consists of a two-handed bludgeoning weapon, a two-handed slashing weapon, and infested tunnels. Serat's Lair. Destroy the Silken Spire.
In-channel party Rosano Flower says end of line.
Toxic Lurker. Nightmare Portal. Place
In-channel party says end of line.
Ready. Giant bat. Giant bat. That skill is not giant bat. Giant bat.
我必须再等一下。
Barrier. 96%. Plate. Force. That skill is not ready. Toxic liver. Toxic. That skill is not toxic. Toxic liver. Toxic liver. That skill is not ready. Empyrean Splitter. Flawless Amethyst. 2. Spirit Obelisk. Dex. Will. Cruel. Sword. Consumable. Faceless Shrine. Forgotten Ruins. Nightmare Sigil. Weak Elixir. Weak Elixir of Fire Resistance. Elixir. Sword. Equipment. Fortify. 47% slash. Fortify. 27% slash. Not just Nightmare Portal. Barrier. 96%. 1 beat. That skill is not ready. 1 beat.
我必须再等一下。
That skill is not ready. 4. Giant bat. Giant bat. 0. Top radioactive. Barrier. 63%. That skill is Nightmare Portal. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 96%. Order protects. Entangle. Scowling. Sword. Order plate. Special rare chest armor. 753 item power. Barrier. 0%. 96%. Barrier, fortify, 73% slash. Queen's Den. Fortify, 53% slash. Barrier, 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Seconds. not
必须
ready.
再等一下。
That skill is not ready. Barrier, 0%. Storm, Kate, Sword. Death Mace of the Stampede. Awakened Glyph Stone. Awakened Glyph Stone. Upgrade Glyph. Alec Overcharged Circle. Hailstone Rigging. Ancestral Rare Pant. Hailstone Rigging. Carrion Rigging. Mutiny. Soul Ground Pounders. Ancestral Rare Boots. 782 item pack. Soul. Prime. Wrapped Sword. Cosmos Met. Cosmo. Demons. Deep Raven Hewer. Ancestral Rare Two-Handed Axe. Raven. Bitter Chisel. Bitter. Soldier's Armament. Rap. Vicious Legion. Ravage Dawn. Ancestral Rare Mace. 800 and Order. Order Protector. Ancestral War Attrition. Ancestral Order. Cruel Order Plate. Cruel Hold. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Cruel Hold. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Fortify. 0% slash. Caged Heart of the Picana. Vicious Heart. Caged Heart of Determination. Deviant Skoskel. Stronghold. Wave. Teleport Confirmation. Travel to Kiowa. Awakened Glyph Stone. Left mouse button. The season journey can be found in the Seasons tab in the menu. Kiowa Shat. LV. 93. Corman's Workbench. Craft Malignant Items. Salvage Malignant Items. Flawless off. Directly in inventory. Disabled. Kiowa Shat. Order Protector. Ancestral Rare Helm. Seb Osran. Weapons. 43,366,376 gold. 43,777,088 gold. Salvage. Commodore Temp. Elixir. Deck Equipment. Flawless. Overcharged Circle. Overcharged Circle. Ancestral Legendary Ring. Directly Primal Gauntlets of Retaliation. Death Mace of the Stampede. Directly in inventory. Consumables. Faceless Shrine Nightmare. Repair. Repair. Upgrade weapons and armor. Teleport. Kiowa Shat. Queen's Den. Left mouse button. Travelers Beware. Travelers Beware. Left mouse button. Interact. Stash. Crest Embrace. Root. Flawless Amethyst. 9/9. Vasily's Prayer. Stat. Edit tab. Edit tab. Commodore Temp. Faceless Shrine Nightmare. Sort. Consumable. 9/9. 9/9. Travelers Beware. 3. Queen's Den. Left mouse button. Elite enemies include champions, elites, bosses, and blood-marked players. Queen's Den. Fractured Peaks Waypoint. Fractured Stronghold. LV. 75. Core Dragon. Awakened Glyph Stone. Left mouse. Fractured Peaks. Gosselin. Waypoint. Teleport Confirmation. Travel to Korbach. Follow the season quest mark in the map or journal to explore seasonal content. Korbach. The Held Korbach. Waypoint. Left mouse button. Interact. Aspects. Quest. Consumable equipment. Korbach. Waypoint. Left mouse button. Interact. Korbach. Korbach. Waypoint. Left mouse button. Interact. Accept. Fractured Peaks. Nightmare Dungeon. Korbach. Waypoint. Left mouse button. Interact. Players and enemies are healthy when they are above 80% life and injured when they are below 35% life. Sinner's Pass. LV. 88. Hoarfrost Demise. Left mouse button. Skills can trigger lucky hit effects. If a skill has a lucky hit chance of 50%, and an effect a 20% chance to stun an enemy, then that skill will. Frigid Heme. The Helltide has risen in multiple territories. Fractured Peaks. Hoarfrost Demise. Destroy the skeletal construct. Consumable quest. Aspect quest. Equipment. Cairn. Cairn. Left mouse button. Interact. Chest. Cairn. Ice Clan Marauder. 24% flash. That skill is not ready. Shamblin Court. 47% slash. Vulnerable. Stone Ward. Shamblin Court. Fortified. 100% slash. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Spacebar. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Fortify. Barrier. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 96%. Barrier. 0%. That skill is not help to revive. Left mouse button. That skill is not ready. Barrier. Barrier. 96. Ice Clan Mauler. Ice Clan Marauder. Barrier. Ice Clan Mauler. Barrier. 96%. Ice Clan Shaman. Ice Clan Mauler. Barrier, 19%. Barrier, 78%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier, that skill is not ready. Barrier, 0% life, 85%. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 96%.
In-channel party says end of line.
Level 93 experience, 18,094,826/18,315,360. Fortify, 77% slash. Rumbling barrier, Lord's Guards. Ancestral rare gloves. 700 Lord's Guards. Strength, 329, item contribution, 110. Increases armor by plus 329. Fortify. Fortify, 80% slash. Stone Warrior Fortify, Ice Clan Mauler. 96%. Life 80, Stone Warrior. Life 95%. Ice Clan not ready. Stone warrior. Stone warrior. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Injured adventurer. Left mouse button. Interrupt. Strength. Impulse. Iron Hold Nightmare. Akon's Grasp Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Injured adventurer. Fortify. Stone warrior archer. That skill is not ready. Stone warrior archer. Stone warrior. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 96%. Stone warrior. Stone warrior archer. Barrier. 96%. That's stone warrior archer. Stone warrior. That skill is not ready. Stone warrior archer. Stone warrior archer. That skill is stone warrior. Stone warrior. Stone warrior captain. That skill is not barrier.
这
Hero
是你
Valve.
该想的，
As
没看过
sword.
像你这么能打
Entropy
的人
helmet. Level complete. Barrier. 0% fortified. 57% slash. Fortified. 37% slash. Glory. You are already at full life. Fortified. 17% slash. Expand. Fortified. 0% slash.
In channel party, Rosano Flower says, end of line. Help to interact. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0% barrier. 96%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. Fortified. 77% slash. Club of Repose. March method. Sort. Fest. Health. Earth. Fortify. 50% slash. March method. March method.
Fortify, 29% slash. Allocate XP. Dexter, get, crit, sort, march, scale, crit, aspect, sort. Dexterity, ghoul,
我带不了更多东西了。
Festering Club, Entropy Helmet, Awakened Glyphstone. Fortify, 0% slash. Wave Teleport Confirmation.
In-channel party says end of line.
Ancestral Rare Totem.
In-channel party says end of
then
line.
a Necromancer's Raised Skeleton will instead summon a skeletal priest who will temper Kyoba Shat. LV. 94.
In-channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line. In-channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Aspect sort. Entropy Helmet. Entropy Teaming Gale Reaver. March Prism Scar. Gale Rib. Spirit Clasp. Ancestral Rare Gloves. Thieves Grimhole. Thief Lift Wander Orders. March Silent Focus. Prism Scar. Ancestral Rare Axe. 771 Osra weapons, 44,167,524 gold.
愿天父保佑。
44,623,289 gold. Salvage. Repair. Salvage. Dead Man's Dredge Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Elix Equipment. Consume Weak Akon's Iron Hold Consume Equipment. Flop Storm Claws Band. Storm Claws Band. Storm Claws Band. Directing Exploiters Doom Treads. Ancestral Legendary Boot. Directing Storm Shifter's Adventurer's Helm. Directing Frostburn. Ancestral Unique Gloves.
In-channel party says end of line.
Decree. Left mouse button.
In-channel party
Interact.
says end of line. In-channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line. In-channel party, Rosano Flower says
Teleport
end of
Kyle
line.
Shat.
In-channel
Waypoint.
party says end of
Travelers
line.
beware. Travelers beware. Deadly threat spotted nearby. Left Corman's workbench. Craft malignant items. Salvage malignant items. Corman's workbench. Malignant research. Left mouse button. Idania. Kracia. Craft gems. 2. Craft. In a royal. Craft. Royal craft.
In-channel party, MRZERO says
Item
end of
received.
line.
Item received. You craft. Item received. Item received.
In-channel party,
You crafted Royal
Rosano
Skull
Flower
X1.
says end of line.
Stash. Edit tab. Insatiate Frost. Edit sort. Diamond, Royal Amethyst, Royal Skull, Edit, Sort, Stash, Consume a big, Flawless Ruby. Gem, Crash Stone, Akon's Grasp Nightmares, Iron Hold Nightmares, Akon's Grasp, We Edit, Sort. Mighty Ibda. Left mouse button. Interact. 11.
In-channel party, Rosano Flower says end of line.
Consume equipment. Exit Diablo 4. Fire resistance increased. Exit Diablo 4.